Welcome back, everybody. We are going to do a pod review for you today on a pepper. I got one here, but I also got a couple out here I got to pick. So I'm going to take you out to the garden, and we'll just pick one of these or two out here because they got to come off, and I can't leave them on there. So they're just, peppers are just starting to come in now. But the sooner you get your peppers off your plant, the sooner it'll start flowering again. So these are the cherry peppers, the hot cherry peppers. We got a couple ripe ones on here. These gotta come off, guys. Get these off your plant. The sooner you get these off your plant, the sooner all those other peppers that are green on there and all these flowers will turn into peppers really quickly. All right, so there we go. We got a couple of hot cherry peppers here. Now I got like plants this year all over the place, and the reason why I did that is because I want to see which plants are going to do better where. So I think I got some hot cherry peppers in here. I don't think any of these are ready though. Where are you? I write all this stuff down, but unless I absolutely have to go and look for it, I don't. I just write it down in case it's an emergency, but for me to like try to look it up, it's impossible. Got over 1,000 plants. There's no way I can actually look everything up. So let's see right here. I know there's one right here. So we've been looking at this one. Now, also too, keep in mind that oftentimes these peppers will, I believe this is hot cherry pepper, right? Wow, sometimes they don't want to come off. Let me see. Down there. Yeah, it's just a cherry pepper. It's a hot one. Now, oftentimes you'll see them come out like maroon or even brown. That doesn't mean that it's a brown variety. It's just because it had too much sun or too little sun. It could be you're overwatering, underwatering. Little things will cause these peppers to actually start to look brown a little bit, but it's not a brown variety. They'll turn red eventually, just like this. Right? I think I got another one out here. Let me just take a quick look. I'll take you guys with me over here. Just bear with me. I got another small one here somewhere. Oh yeah. Yeah, right here. Look at that. I got peppers on this thing too. They got to come off, guys. I can't leave these on here. You see what I got? See, some of these are brown. That's not a brown cherry pepper variety. It's just brown because of the sunlight or the heat or cooling at night. It's weird things change colors of the peppers. So, got a wild tomato that came up on me. Been eating those things all. I let a lot of my, if you look around my garden, you'll see I let a lot of plants, the weeds go and everything. One of the reasons why I did that is I didn't mulch. This year I didn't have the wood chips down. And because of that reason, it was drying the ground out too much. So it's just better when you're not mulching to just let some of the weeds go. And that'll actually act as a living mulch. So just bear with me as I pick these off. I'm not breaking my plants. You get good at it after a while. After you pick a couple of 1,000 peppers, you know how to take them, right? So here's more. All right. And I know I got another plant too somewhere, but we're not going to go hunt it down. We'll be here all day looking through millions of plants. So, anyway, sorry about the mess up here, but I am doing like, you see I got my cross list there. All right, so, right here. These are hot cherry peppers. Now, some of these are bigger because they've been outside, obviously longer, the plant's bigger. So they'll range in size from, something like that, which is your common pickling size, to as large as that. Now, these are all from the same seed package. It doesn't mean that this is a larger variety and it's a small variety. That's not what that is. They just get larger sometimes. This plant here is a second year plant too, this one that's larger. So that plant outside that I got these big ones from, that's already on its second year. So it's been around, it's an established plant. So anyways, that's it. That's what it looks like. Nice little cherry bomb there, right? A little firecracker, a cherry bomb. That's way before your time, guys. You didn't grow up with these, I did. They look just like this too. Cherry bombs. Back in the day when we used to get them in the gas stations down south in Georgia, they looked exactly like this, except they weren't shiny. And that was a cherry bomb. That was a firecracker you used to be able to buy. That'd blow your fingers off, but that's what they look like, just like that. So anyway, let's turn you around and give that a go. All right, guys, welcome back. We are going to do another pod review for you. Oh, God. This is rough, man. It's been hot out lately. It's been cooking, and I am cooking all the time. But here we go. This is the cherry bomb that we were just talking about. They made them illegal because kids, when they were back in the day, the kids were stupid all the way back then. And so they'd take these cherry bombs, and they'd put them in their mouth, and they'd light them and see if it blew their jaw off. I'm not kidding you. If you think I'm joking, go look it up online. So they made the firecrackers, the big firecrackers like these, illegal. They're stupid. Kids are stupid in those days, but that's what their kids used to do, and so they made them illegal. But this isn't a firecracker. This is a pepper, and we're about to give that a wicked bite right now. So let's give that a go. Nice and sweet. And hot. Oh, that thing was so bitter, man. Holy mackerel. Not bitter, but... I almost gagged, dude. It was very, very tangy and juicy. Oh, the juice like squirted to the back of my throat. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, gotta give me a second here, man. Oh, that was almost gross. It's a good cherry pepper. See, what people don't realize is these peppers are absolutely awesome for pickling. This is what this is. This is a pickling pepper here. So you generally, with these peppers, you definitely want to pickle them. So yeah, they're gonna have they're gonna have a unique feature to them. They're gonna taste, and they're gonna be a little weird like. So they're not gonna be your atypical type of pepper. And yeah, they're supposed to have that real tangy kind of flavor to it, and almost a nice crispy but yet pliable type texture. The bite experience was almost as if it was just pulled out of a pickling jar. These peppers are absolutely beautiful for pickling. It's the best pickling pepper you could ever get. And that first bite though really got me. It wasn't a heat or anything. It was just this juice that came out of it was like, I just almost didn't expect it to be that juicy. It was juicy. And see, so when you pickle these, they pickle perfectly. They pickle real nice. What you do is you take a grape leaf from your grapevines and you put that in your pickling stuff with your peppers, and it keeps it crispy. It makes them snap when you bite them. It has something in it that makes the peppers nice and crispy. So we use pickling leaves. Pickling leaves. We use grape leaves. So yeah, let's take another bite out of that and try to see if we can... let's just see if we could grab the flavor of it, and we'll get into the heat. They're not very hot. They're just your atypical type of pepper, but let's get some of that flavor. Okay, it's sweet. It's got a nice annum flavor to it. Very, very nice flavor. If you've ever eaten pickled hot cherry peppers, B&G pickled cherry peppers, those kind of things, if you've ever eaten those, they have like a kind of a flavor of their own. They're like, if I was to describe it, it would be similar to like what a jalapeno would be. I'm not saying it tastes like jalapenos. I'm saying jalapenos have a signature flavor. Tabasco has a signature flavor. There's really nothing else that kind of really tastes like it. When it comes to these hot cherry peppers, they really do have a signature flavor. There's not a lot of things that really I could compare it to. The best way for me to describe it is picture eating one of those cherry peppers from the jar, but without the vinegar. I gotta hold you out a little bit, man. I gotta get the... I'm working on getting a GoPro or something so I can get a selfie stick and do it that way. This camera's killing my shoulders. So yeah, it's just got the atypical type of cherry pepper flavor. It's very nice, very classic flavor. I don't know, what could I compare it to if I was to give it? It's not going to taste like a habanero. It's not going to taste like a cayenne. It's going to taste like I don't know. It tastes like like as if a ripened bell pepper was hot. It would taste something like that if you want to give it something. but it doesn't have your atypical type flavor. The flavor that this thing has is, again, it has that typical hot cherry pepper flavor. Now, these do come in hot and sweet. This is the hot version. So you can grow both of them. I don't have the sweet version. I'll grow the sweet version in the future. It's just right now I got the hot version. Somebody actually sent me seeds for these because I've been trying to buy seeds for this for a couple of years, and every time I order seeds for it, they're dead seed. So I guess they're going to the store and they're buying cherry peppers from the store. They're going in there and they're buying green ones, and then they're selling me the seeds to that, and they're not going to grow because they're green. They have to ripen, guys, before you try to sell those. I wasn't wanting to buy store-bought cherry peppers, but that's what I'm assuming most people are doing. I don't know that for sure, but I'm assuming they're doing it. All I know is I tried it several times to get cherry pepper seeds, and they don't sprout for me. So finally somebody sent me seeds, and they sprout, and here we go. So we'll maintain this variety from this point forwards. So, yeah, you can get them in hot and sweet. Now, as far as the Scovilles on this thing, I wouldn't go terribly crazy on it. This particular, these can get really hot. But this particular one that I just ate was probably around, it's a fast fire heat, so it comes in really quick, and then it kind of drops off relatively quick. It's a dinner pepper, really. It's something made, it's a garnish made for, you know, when you're getting ready to eat a steak or something. It's meant to heat you up a little bit, stimulate your appetite, and then go away. You know, it doesn't. It was chosen for a lot of reasons. That's why they chose this variety. So as far as the heat goes, I don't know, Scoville wise. I'd say they could probably go up as much as high as 2,500 on a Scoville. This particular one is probably 1,000 at peak, but it dropped off relatively pretty quick. Now it's just a very mild heat burn across the tongue. It originally lit up the whole front of my mouth, just lit it up like the whole thing. The gums, the teeth, up around here, the top of the roof of the mouth, a little bit below the tongue, edges of the tongue going up the side. The whole front end was, the grill, if you want to use that term, was cooking. And it did that for a very short period of time, and then it reached the medium, and now we're sitting at that medium. It's a good pepper. If you like pickling peppers, this is probably the choice of pepper to pickle. You probably want to go with the hot cherry peppers or the sweet ones, whichever one you like. Or you can mix them both and mix and match. But then that juice gets really hot even from these. So I'd either go hot or sweet and separate them and pickle them that way. But yeah, give that a go. It's a good pepper. We'll offer seeds for this at the end of the year or close to the end of the year. We're actually starting to upload stuff now. We got like 600 items to upload and build pages to, so that's going to take quite a long time to do that. So we'll start doing it now, and we'll slowly build up. So keep checking the website. Look under all of the new seeds that are coming in, and you'll be able to see this and all the other varieties we're putting up. All right, guys, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. And if you have any comments or any experience with this pepper, put it down. Put your comment down below. Let me know what your experience is. And that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.